Hi everybody! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Again, your Filipina Petite is back for another vlog. And now, the topic that I'm going to talk about today is what it's like to date a Filipina for the first time. So this is actually for foreigners who is talking to a Filipina right now. Maybe you're talking online and you're planning to visit your Filipina soon or right after this pandemic. So this vlog is for you, so keep watching till the end of this video, okay? So if you're a foreigner who's talking to a Filipino right now, the first thing you need to remember is to remain simple. First of all, no need to bring expensive items here in the Philippines, like expensive clothes, shoes, jewelries especially, because your Filipina won't appreciate it in the first place. And second, that is not really safe for you to bring those thousand amount of expensive jewelries and clothing. Your presence, your looks as a foreigner, that is the thing that people will appreciate you here, okay? Not how much you're wearing or how much is the cost of your jewelry or shoes that you're wearing. All right, so remain simple, because I know that the true and genuine Filipina would be very happy to see your present. She will really appreciate that, and not the things you're wearing. Or no need to brag whatever you can afford. It's very good if you will just remain simple when you come to the Philippines and meet the family of your Filipina and meet your Filipina, so that the Filipina won't think that compare the life you have and her life. It's the good clothing and not wearing those $1,000 amount of clothing and gadgets. Another example for that of not being expensive here in the Philippines is that most of the Filipina are very simple, so no need to bring your Filipina to a very expensive restaurant or fine dining restaurant. Just a simple restaurant that costs $4 or $3. We would be very happy if you will bring us into a restaurant that is not really expensive, because most of the Filipina guys won't let you use a lot of money if you visit the Philippines. If your Filipina is true, she will tell you that, oh baby, we would look for a cheap hotel but clean hotel, and where we can feel comfortable, or we would not eat in a very expensive restaurant that costs $40 per person. She won't let you do that, okay? I'm sure your Filipina would be very happy. Even if the culture dating here in the Philippines, guys, the Filipina will be very happy if both of you will go to the park, you will bring some drinks and some snacks. That will mean a lot to us. I'm sure you will save a lot of money. No need for the expensive things, and no need to show to your Filipina that you can afford these things, even if you can really afford it, okay? For you not to use a lot of money when you visit the Philippines. But if you're a millionaire or a billionaire, then why not, right? And then number 2 is hearing the word, it's up to you. So as I've mentioned in my previous vlog, it's really common here in the Philippines that the woman always answer her man, it's up to you. It's because, as what I've mentioned, we always respect our men, and we always give or treat them as our king. So answering them, it's up to you baby, is really common here in the Philippines. So don't get offended if your Filipina will answer you, it's up to you baby. Like for example, you ask your Filipina if what she wants to eat tonight, she will answer you, it's up to you baby. Anything that you will ask her, the answer, it depends on you, and the answer will be, it's up to you. All right, don't be offended with that, because that is really common here in the Philippines. Also because the Filipinas are very respectful to their men, and we treat you as our king, so we rely on what you want and whatever decision you want to make for us, okay? So that's the 2 things you need to remember if you want to date a Filipina. And also guys, no need to buy expensive gift for your Filipina families unless you can really afford that, right? Also guys, I want to remind you that it's not really common here in the Philippines that a Filipina family would ask you to bring her gift, or even the Filipina. It's not really common for a Filipina to ask gift from her man, because we really appreciate small things. So even if you don't have gift, your presence is the important things for us when you visit the Philippines. Really appreciate it just by seeing you well and doing great. And number 3 is another culture dating here is that meeting the family of your Filipinas and her friends. Okay, so expect that, guys, that if you think and if you talk already that you're having a serious relationship, then expect that you will meet her clan or you will meet her family and entire clan when you visit the Philippines. Okay, but if you're the type of guy that is not really yet serious in having a relationship with your Filipina, then I think you should explain to her that, oh baby, this is not the right time to meet your family. I want you and me to get to know each other first before jumping into meeting each other family. Okay, I'm sure your Filipina would understand that. And yeah, just try to explain to her, guys, that you're not yet ready for any commitment. But I want to tell you and I want to remind you guys that meeting her family does not mean you need to marry her. Okay, that is really common here in the Philippines, that if a couple thinks that the relationship is serious, the guy must meet the entire family of his girlfriend. Be prepared for this, be aware of this, and as my reminder, no need to impress your Filipina with your expensive things, because we won't appreciate that. Most of the people here are struggling, and most of the people here doesn't even have a $1,000 amount of money. By the way, people, I received a question from a subscriber that, is it true because his Filipina told him to bring a $20,000 amount of pocket money when he visit the Philippines soon? That will be on our next video, because I'm going to explain to you how much money or how much amount you will use here in the Philippines. Okay, I will give you an idea, guys, because $20,000, I believe that is really huge amount of money. Okay. On my next video, I'm going to explain to you and share with you the amount that I think enough for you when you visit here your Filipina in the Philippines. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and see you in my next videos. If you like and subscribe already, I will really appreciate that, and thank you so much in advance. Bye bye.